Hello everyone, Zach here. Today I will be ranking 10 bugs I found from my garden. The first bug on our list is the bumblebee. I've heard that the bumblebee is quite important for the earth, so it's definitely going to be getting one of the 3 higher tiers. I would be giving it the top tier, however, bees are quite scary because of their big stingers on their bums and also how they fly at your face sometimes. Therefore, I will be giving it an A. The second bug I will be ranking is the beetle. This beetle is quite boring. I've never seen it do much in my garden, besides from be there. It's quite scary in its appearance, how it has many legs and crawls. Therefore, I will be giving it a B tier. Our third bug today is the giant moth. And I believe this one should get the lowest tier. I think this moth is very scary and how it's so ginormous, and you can see on the picture how it's bigger than the guy's 2 fingers. Whoa. Also, I have a story of when the moth once came into my bedroom at night. So, it was around midnight and I was just about to go to bed. But when I touched the curtains, that big moth came flying out and I had to escape the room, barely escaping with my life. And then I had to call my mum in, but then she could not deal with it because it was simply too terrifying to enter the room. In the end, I had to sleep downstairs on the chair. Therefore, I will be giving the giant moth an F tier. Our fourth bug today is this rainbow beetle. I once found when I was in year 5. Another story. I was with Marcus and we were playing in the school forest. We were on this big wooden thing filled with weird hay, and we were looking around the hay and we saw this rainbow cool looking bug, and that's the only time I've ever seen one. Ever. Therefore, I'll be giving it our first A star. Bug number 5. The fly. Bug is quite dirty because I always see it flying around bits of poo. Also, it's just a flying thing in general, which immediately lowers it down to one of the 3 bottom tiers. I say this one, I believe it should be a D tier because I don't like flies. Bug number 6, the small moth. This moth is not very scary. I've never seen it do anything useful ever. So I will be giving it a B tier because it's not too scary, but it's also not very good either. So B tier. Number 7, fruit fly. The fruit fly is quite a strange bug because it's so small that you can barely see it, and it also flies up your nose and in big clusters in the air, which is quite horrible. So I'm gonna put it next to the big fly. Bug number 8, big spider. I believe that the big spider is quite a terrifying creature in the way it has all them legs and it wriggles and squirms about. I've only ever encountered these a few times within my life. I do think that they are not the worst bugs out there, so I'll be giving them a C tier. Number 9, wasp. Wasps have got to be one of the worst things to ever walk the planet because of their stingers and how they fly about and hover within the air. I've never been stung by a wasp, but I've heard it's quite unpleasant. Therefore, I will be giving it the F tier. Number 10. Woodlouse. Woodlouse is one of the best bugs to ever walk the planet because it crawls really slowly, so it's not scary, but then it's also quite funny how it rolls over, then can't stand back up. Therefore, I will be giving it the second A-star tier. That was the ranking of the bugs I found in my garden. If you enjoy, please like and subscribe, and comment your favourite bug 10 times.